It's finally here, the moment we've all been waiting for. A blazing fast, game-changing JavaScript framework has just arrived on the scene, and it might be about to flip mobile app development on its head. Introducing Lynx, a brand new, open-source, multi-platform app development framework straight from ByteDance, the creators of TikTok. Yes, the same company that blessed, or cursed, us with the world's most addictive short-form video app is now gifting developers a fresh way to build mobile apps. So, what makes Lynx so exciting? Well, according to ByteDance, it leaves relics like React Native and Flutter in the dust, letting developers rewrite their apps from scratch using shiny, Rust-based tooling and a dual-threaded, high-performance UI rendering engine. Just like React Native, Lynx allows web developers to build iOS and Android apps using JavaScript. But here's where it gets interesting. Lynx claims to deliver smoother, pixel-perfect UIs and faster launch times than anything else out there. Those are huge claims, and today, we're diving into Lynx to see if this is truly the React Native killer we've all been waiting for. First off, Lynx isn't some hobby project thrown together by a teenager in their dorm room. This is a production-ready framework already powering high-traffic apps at TikTok, not the main app, but important pieces like the search panel, TikTok Studio, and several other internal tools. And that's what makes this even more fascinating. ByteDance was one of Flutter's early adopters and is still listed in Flutter's official showcase. So why pivot to Lynx? If ByteDance wanted to stick with web tech for mobile apps, why not React Native, Ionic, or NativeScript? The real, unspoken reason: job security through new frameworks. Yeah, we know. But officially? Performance. One of the biggest knocks against React Native has always been performance. React Native apps don't always feel truly native, mainly because they rely on a single-threaded JavaScript bridge to communicate with native code, a bottleneck that can seriously slow things down. Although React Native has made big strides with tools like Hermes and the Fabric renderer, ByteDance took a completely different approach with Lynx. Lynx uses a dual-threaded architecture, splitting user code and framework code into two separate runtimes. The main thread runs on Prim.js, a tiny JavaScript engine, only 210 KB, based on Quick.js, handling fast UI tasks like event management. Meanwhile, your app code runs on a separate thread, so all that questionable code you write won't block the UI. The result? Instant first-frame rendering, no more blank screens while your app loads. Another game changer? Lynx's engine is framework agnostic. You don't have to stick to React, build with Vue, Svelte, or whatever you want. Plus, Lynx supports real native CSS styling, things like transitions, animations, gradients, and CSS variables, making it way more intuitive for web developers. You can even use Tailwind CSS right out of the box, something React Native still struggles to do cleanly without extra tools like NativeWind. Despite all this promise, Lynx has virtually no ecosystem yet. No Expo-like tooling to handle all the complicated stuff for you. No giant widget library like Flutter offers. So while Lynx looks powerful, you're on your own when it comes to building and styling components for now. When generating a Lynx project, the first thing you'll notice is it uses Rspack, a Rust-based module bundler that's supposedly even faster than Vite. Out of the box, you get a TypeScript starter template, and at first glance, it looks like a basic React project. You've got familiar HTML-like tags and CSS. But look closer, and you'll see non-standard elements like view, text, and image. These aren't your typical HTML tags. View maps to UI view on iOS and viewgroup on Android, or a div on the web. And you can style them with plain CSS or Tailwind. When it comes to running the app, you can use the Lynx Explorer app for live previews on your phone, very handy. But here's where I hit a snag. Compiling on Windows? Error city. Switching to WSL? It compiled but wouldn't run on Explorer. On a MacBook? Smooth sailing. It ran perfectly, and hot reloading worked like a charm when editing code. So if you're on Windows, you might struggle a bit, but Mac users should be good to go. Lynx has serious potential. It's fast, feels modern, and offers freedom with frameworks and styling that React Native can't easily match. But until there's a richer ecosystem, it might be more suited for companies like TikTok with deep resources, rather than solo devs looking for a quick start. Still, if Lynx keeps growing, we might be looking at the future of cross-platform app development. And if this means rewriting all your apps, well, at least we have tools like CodeRabbit, today's sponsor, to help. CodeRabbit is an AI-powered code review copilot that gives instant feedback on pull requests. It doesn't just do basic linting, it understands your whole code base and finds subtle bugs and issues. Plus, it learns from your code over time. Free for open source, and 1 free month for teams with the code Fireship, link below. Are you excited about the video? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more cool AI tool recommendations, subscribe to watch videos next. See you.